Attention, the following video is going to totally kick ass. If you enjoy any of it and or have a large penis, please click the like button below. Enjoy.
What is going on, guys? Sidearms here, aka Sidearms, and I'm doing a Minecraft video. I know it's pretty crazy, just in like the first, alright, so let's count the crazy things so far. First of all, I'm on Minecraft. I haven't been playing Crewcraft for like who knows how long, and that's terrible of me not to do, by the way, so that's not good. Second of all, I'm recording a solo commentary, like a solo video, which I'm getting more comfortable at, but I'm still not like 100%. And as you guys can see, I'm still in BWWOOONNG's house. We just did the, well, we didn't just do it. Okay, we did it like a month ago. But the last time I actually got on, this is pretty terrible, man. I'm like confessing things to you guys already. But the last time I got on was when BWWOOONNG did his like murder game. And I logged on today. So I was like, hey, you know what? I just want to walk around this server because I don't know what happened. I don't know if my house is still there, and I haven't been keeping up with the videos because I suck as a friend. And I walked out the door, and it started raining. I walked out the door, and I saw this. This is as far as I got to it without like saying, oh man, this shit has changed. Like I looked around a little bit. The first thing I saw was that because that's near my beautiful house, And I was like, I have no idea what's going on. Probably isn't good. Probably when I walk over there, my house might explode, but I guess we'll see. But basically, I just wanted to check out stuff on the server. I had in my inventory, as you can see, pretty cluttered. I don't know when and where I got half this stuff. I know I got this from Speedy. But anyway, but I also did want to talk to you guys about a story that I would say is probably like the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. But to delay that a little bit, I deposited Beto's book right here. I'm doing this on video just so, like, in case I forget, he won't have to make like another book if we decide to do murder again or something like that. But here's your stuff, BWWOOONNG. And I guess BWWOOONNG did make a giant house. I still think, my house is a little bit better. It's small, it's simple. I don't need to make anything huge to, I don't know, to compensate for some. I'm just joking. I'm like a Tic Tac. But anyways, BWWOOONNG's house is amazing. I'm just trying to take shots at it because I can't build anything like that. So, yeah, I'm going to run away from here just before I blow up the house and ruin it for him. But, another thing I noticed was this thing right here. I have no clue what it is so far, so let's do that and then we'll get closer to our house. And, well, I guess we'll just check out the server a little bit and then I'll talk about my story. Not a lot of stuff is going to be going on today in terms of Minecraft, like me building anything, or, you know what I'm talking about, like actual Minecraft stuff. Here's a YouTube play button, I would assume, and then over here is, I don't know if I'm allowed to show any of this, by the way. Oh, shit. Hold on. I just got a message on Skype because I told the other guys that, like, I'd be on TeamSpeak if they want to come, like, join, but, like, no one joined for a little bit, so I was like, you know what, man, I'll just get on Minecraft. So, let me just tell them really quick. I know I should probably edit this out of the video, but you know what, it's okay. I'm recording a Minecraft video. I'll be there soon, sauce. Okay, let me put it on where it doesn't make any noise if they message, but I'll still keep it open on my screen just in case they say something. Whoops, I just almost closed Minecraft. Okay. Not quite sure what this is, though. A tunnel? I don't know if I'm even allowed to show this. I guess I'll ask everyone before I post it, just in case someone wanted to... That's an Illuminati eye. Okay, I thought from up there it looked like some kind of gnome or something, and I was completely wrong. I don't know what this is. Lots of stuff has changed in the 7 years that I haven't played Crewcraft. Another room that has quartz. Maybe this is like one of those places where, you pay a whole bunch of shit and you get quartz, but no. 1G's up in the chat. 1G, I'm down with that, dude. Can we get some 1G's in the comments? Oh yeah, BZ's on the server. He was doing some crazy shit earlier. I don't know if I won't say it just because it's probably a surprise. But BZ was doing some crazy shit, and honestly, it's some wizard stuff. Okay, I promise I'll get to the story soon. By the way, I'm just kind of P Dirty's dirt shop best around. I guess this is Poland shop. Take dirt here. Well, looks like I can't do anything, Poland, because you forgot to put your damn dirt and supply, so I can't buy anything. But let's go ahead and go check out my house. But anyways, I guess we can talk about my story a little bit. I kind of wanted to save that for like the end, just so I can like get it finished in one fell swoop. I see the TNT shop is still not. I would assume it's a TNT shop. The things is in the shape of TNT, but the letters are kind of strange. I know I'm just I know I can't build anything better than that, but it's just funny that I would, you know, criticize other people's builds without building something better myself. Anyways, though, I have no idea what this is. Oh, cobblestone shock. Wait, what? What a deal! 4 iron equals 3 stacks of. Oh man, I don't know what that is. Is that a new block? 3 stacks of cobblestone for 1 diamond. Put cobble here. Take iron/diamond here. Okay, all right. But this story happened a little while ago. I went to my graduation practice. I know, right? Who needs fucking practice to go walk? You know, it's like, oh, you guys need to, you just walk. It's like, oh, sick. Okay, you guys can go home. Really, that's not what happened. Like they wanted to make it like the faculty or whatever, the people organizing it were trying to, dude, this is fucking Illuminati shit. But the faculty was trying to make it like super legit, like, you know, make it an awesome experience for your parents and stuff like for your loved ones and stuff like that. Because really, graduation isn't much for you, I'd say. Like I feel like it's a lot cooler to be like a parent, you know, like this person you've raised for so long is finally like graduating and stuff like that. And okay, I'll probably, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get on Crewcraft again after this, but I'll leave this up here just for the memories, because someone worked really hard to build this, you know. But anyways, it happened. I'll get to that story in 1 second. As you guys can see, my whole video structure isn't very good, but I hope that's unique. You know, there's tons of good stuff out there, so if I'm the only bad one, then, you know, it's something different. And I don't know what this is. I'm afraid. I don't think it's a trap chest. I actually don't. Okay, fuck it. Okay, Speedy's Illuminati stuff is still here, so that's okay. Did anything happen to my house? I didn't get fortunes. Oh yeah, I think I already showed this. I honestly don't remember the last video I did on Minecraft, so that's fucking terrible. Here's my diamond armor. Why isn't it in here? Is someone storing stuff in my house? What? Things have different when in main hand. They have different stats whenever you put them in your other hand. Sorry, I feel like a lot of you guys are face planning right now. But anyways, doesn't seem like there's anything like really wrong with my house. I just saw like the little, I get the what I now know is the Illuminati thing, but I thought before it was like some kind of gnome because of the hat or something. You know, like you can understand, right? Like it's like some kind of pointy hat. It's like, oh, okay, and it's green, so it's a gnome, clearly. But anyways, at graduation practice, it was somewhere like downtown. I've been waiting to tell this story for a while, just because like I didn't know when would be a good time for me to tell it. Or god damn it, man, toggle downfall. I hope this isn't like loud. I could have done this way fucking sooner. I just feel like it adds something, you know, like that way if I don't, you know, constantly talk, it'll be there in the background for you guys to listen to. It was somewhere downtown, and so before, whenever I go to new places I don't know, I usually look them up on Google Maps. I don't know if any of this stuff is weird, by the way. You can tell me. I feel like it's just great planning on my part, so shout out me. But anyways, I usually look up the stuff like on Google Maps and see like, you know, where would be a good place to park, what does the place look like, and you know, stuff like that, and like basically where's the easiest place to park. Because I don't want to, like, in driving, my most stressful time, not that, okay, first of all, I'm not, like, a bad driver or anything. I've never, you know, fucked up or anything like that. But anyways, I usually look up where to park, and since this was in the city, I knew that it was going to be, like, a little bit harder, because I don't know how parking garages work, and I don't even know, like, what the consequences are if you don't do that, or like, you know, where's the best place to park, basically, because I don't want anyone fucking up anything, you know, like I don't want to leave like my charging cable, you know, a little bit out, which I don't do, by the way, but like if someone sees something in my car, it's like, okay, they just broke in your car to try to steal your iPhone, but my iPhone's in my pocket, you know. But anyways, I'm just fucking rambling on, man. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me for being a dumbass. But anyways, back to the story. So I looked it up online. The place that we're supposed to go to, like that's where like the actual graduation was held and everything. And I got there. I took my friend with me. He's like someone that I usually go watch movies with and stuff. If I had to rank him, you know, in the friendship, there's a couple of these, but I have real life friends, right? What? Side has friends that I would rank like in terms of friendship, like on the same level as the crew. And he's one of them. I've known him for fucking forever. So anyways, I took him with me, and we got to the place where I thought was the place, and my GPS fucking fucked us pretty much. So it took us like on the wrong side of the building. So I was like, okay, you know what? I knew probably something like that was gonna happen. So I went down in the street view, you know, on Google. I just picked my nose and I got a booger. Hold the fuck on. Sorry. This is why I can't have a face cam, guys. Because I'll do stupid shit like this without even realizing you guys can see me. And then you'll be like, oh, aside at 1738, you picked your nose and ate it. I didn't actually eat it. I just put it in, like, in the trash can with a tissue. And my tissue box fell over, but I'll get that later. Anyways, though. I knew something like that was going to happen. You know, like the GPS was going to take us somewhere else. Because I guess it takes us to, like, the actual where the address is. Not, like, where the actual building entrance is or anything like that. If that makes any sense. So, anyways, that happened. So I found like the main entrance of the building. And by the way, I keep like fucking getting sidetracked. My window's open because it's summertime, and mom or dad don't want to use the air conditioner sometimes. So I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's just saving money. But anyways, my window's open. So if you hear stuff happen and like cars, I said this before, but if you hear cars walk by, I didn't realize I said it until you guys made fun of me for it in the comments. But if you hear like cars driving by or something, then you know that I'm not like, you know, running an underground rental shop for streetcars or something. I don't know, who knows. Anyways, though, I found like the entrance of the place where we were supposed to go to, and once I got there, I was like, okay, cool. Now, where the fuck to park? Like I said before, I kind of looked online, and I found a couple of places to park, but I didn't know like if they were private parking. And like some of them were, so like I drove around a little bit, like just a little bit outside of it, like around it or whatever, in a couple of circles, and I was like, okay, so we found like this apartment complex, and once I was there, I was like, oh sick, like this has plenty of room to park. So I parked all the way in the back. It didn't say no parking on it, to my knowledge at the time, and I didn't see any signs or anything like that. Like I was saying, cars, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Anyways, I need to stop being a dumbass. But it didn't say anything like, you know, don't park here or you'll get fucked or anything like that, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, so we're good to park here. And I parked in the back. That's usually what I do, just in case, like I don't want anyone to like fuck with me, basically. Cause I like hate confrontation, man. Like if something happens, I'll just be like, I don't know, cause I don't want to like, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. I just don't like dealing with that kind of stuff. I'm sure no one does, right? Anyways, so I parked in the back. And I feel like there's a less likely chance of something to happen if we like park in the back, you know. So I parked farthest away from the entrance, because there's a lot of space back there. So I was like, okay, so I mean, this will be an easy place to get into. So I kind of swagged it out, you know. I parked it with my car facing forward. Does that make sense? So like I can have like an easy getaway, like, you know, just drive out. And I think the car looks more awesome like that, anyways. While we got out, and it was like a 5-minute walk from the apartment complex parking lot thing. It wasn't like a real parking lot. It was just a parking space, like some kind of like some, I don't know, some random ass fucking concrete that was connected to a road, and then the cars parked on it that, you know, probably lived at the apartment. But anyways, we got out. We walked to the graduation practice thing, and once we got inside, it was fine. Like we made it there. We sat down and we did whatever we were supposed to do. But one thing that kept happening, well, it happened once, but like, and that's because they didn't tell us. But so basically, they wanted us to walk out like slow, and they're like, you guys were way too fast walking out. You guys got to go slow, basically, just so like it looks more cool. Like you'll know with the pace of the music and everything like that. Like just like feel out for it. So we ended up walking out like twice. like onto the wherever we're supposed to sit, just like so we can get the hang of it. The first time, like I said, they didn't tell us that we were supposed to do anything like slow, so it was just kind of like them fucking us, basically. I'm just joking. But we got out there. We sat down, and then they told us like some information. It's like, okay, so we're gonna just do like 3 or 4 names at the beginning, just so you see like what happens. They're like, shake with your right hand, look at the camera with your left, or some bullshit, you know. And you know that's fine. But if like maybe I'll tell the rest of the story, but I just want to give that for context. No, I'll get back to that later. But we kept we did that, right? And then on our way out, you know, we stopped by, we talked to some friends, and like we were gonna go try to eat like, you know, lunch or something all together, like with squad. My squad goals is to have a squad. I'm just joking, but I was gonna go eat some lunch with my squad, you know, and once we got outside or whatever, there's like we were like in a circle or whatever, like we were all together like talking. It's like, oh, where should we go? Let's go to Tom's Butt Fuckery, and then like, you know, like we go there. We ended up deciding on Outback, and this is a whole new thing on its own. But we ended up deciding on Outback, but it was like on top of fucking Mount Olympus or some shit. So we decided not to go there, and then we went a little bit further down the road, and there's like a Red Robin's or something, and we ate there. But that's later on in the story that I keep delaying. Anyways, yes, I'm, you know, typically not known for telling good stories, like good structured stories, so I hope you guys can bear with this and not like pulling your hair out like, Side, just fucking tell your story already, man. But anyways, we did the graduation practice stuff. We got outside, we talked to some friends, and as we were sitting there, like more and more people started coming to talk to us or whatever and say like, hey, what are you guys doing, and stuff like that. And Skeleton's gotta quit tripping, man. I'm about to fuck this guy up. But we got there, and there was, you know, there's a time where it's like a lot of people there that just like, we're not like, you know, squad, like we're friends with them, but they're not like super close or whatever, like they're not close friends. So I was like, I think it's getting a little bit too crowded, so let's head out. I was a dick, basically. I didn't say this out loud or whatever to everyone. It's like, okay, you guys all, you know, we just need to head out because you guys all are dumbasses. I didn't say that. Obviously I didn't think that either, but I was just saying like, you know, there's a lot of people here, and before we change our mind to go to somewhere else, and like we should just go because I need to do something later on in the day too. So I was like, I gotta go, guys. I'll talk to you guys later, but you guys still want to go eat? And they're like, yeah, we'll go. So we all dispersed, and like I said, my car was a 5-minute walk away from like the actual center. So we did that. We walked back, and on our way back, we saw other students like that made it there before us, or whatever. Because like I said, we were talking in front of like the building for a little bit, but they got there. I guess they were walking back, like they parked in the same spot that we did, like that same apartment parking lot, and once we got there, they're like, hey Alvy, is that your car over there? I'm like, yeah, and then he's like, go over there, dude, because they're about to tow it. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I put on the afterburners, right? I started running my ass off instead of my friend, and once we got there to literally the tow truck like backing up to get our car. And what had happened was, we parked in a no parking zone, like unless you have like a special pass or whatever, like the pass of fucking Clev or something. No, I'm just joking. But you have to have some sort of special pass to be able to park there. Like I said, it's probably like just for like apartment residents or something like that. That's what made most sense to me, at least. But I got there and I was running my ass off to get there, so they wouldn't tow my car, right? And my heart was like beating, dude. Like my heart exploded, basically. Like my heart was in pieces. And once I got there, the tow truck guy was like, "Is this your car? Is this your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll get it right now. Like you don't have to tow it." And then he's like, "Okay, come here." And then he brought me over to the truck. And then he fucked my brains out. No, I'm just joking. He brought me over to the truck, like to the window, and then he's like, you're not allowed to park here. Can you move your car? If you can, like, he pointed to like the no parking sign, which was on top of the building. It was on top of the building at the very top, and it was like graffitied on. And I was like, what? Like it was like a P with a, you know, like that red slash thing through it. And it was graffitied on. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I mean, I wasn't gonna like be like, oh, that's not like a good parking sign, you know. But I just like, okay, man, I'll just go get my car. And then I'll be out of here. And what happened was, those students that I talked about earlier, those other students, their cars got towed, but they kind of like saved us in a way. Not only did they tell us like, you know, go over there because your car's getting towed, but they like their cars got towed before us, so obviously they gave us extra time. And because we parked in the back, they had to tow the people's cars in front of us before they get to ours, you know. And that's just like lucky as fuck. Like I don't. Like, obviously, I didn't, like, go park in the back with that intention. Like, oh, okay, so we're definitely going to get towed, so let's just park in the back so then we don't get towed as quickly or whatever. But they ended up towing their car or something, and I basically shout out them. Shout out them for telling us that their cars got towed, and rest in peace. They have to pay your respects that their cars got towed. And I have no idea what this building is, by the way, but that's really off topic, and I'm just stalling. But, We got to the car, and my heart was beating fast as fuck. I thought that I was gonna like get in an accident or something, because like the drive was like 20 minutes away to the restaurant. So I was like, man, there's no way. Like this is the day I die, pretty much. Not maybe not that extreme, but I thought I was gonna like wreck or something, just because of how like panicked I was because of my car almost gotten towed. But that kind of shit only happens in the movies. Like you see that, right? Like the main person ever comes out of I don't know, the grocery store or some kind of building, and he ends up getting like he ends up finding his car in holy shit, sorry, I don't know, I have like AIDS in my throat. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. But they end up finding their car getting towed like as they get there, and that's the kind of shit that only happens in movies. I thought like, you know. And, like, I honestly never really thought about towing in real life before, like I said, because I've only seen it in movies, and, like, how, whatever, the main person always finds their car being towed at the last moment, and then they're like, oh, man, I gotta go pick up my car. And I didn't think something like that would happen to me, but it almost did. So I was really panicked, like, my heart, like I said, was exploded, and my phone went off, because I forgot to mute it. Okay, alright, let's calm it down, side. So what happened next was we got to the restaurant, and we ordered drinks. I got a lemonade. I don't know if that's bad or not. I like lemonade. I don't know why I'd say it is that bad, because lemonade's fucking great. Anyways, once I got the lemonade, so the waitress bought us our drinks, and I drank my lemonade almost instantly because I needed to calm down. You know, I was like, holy shit. And then like only after I like drank it, I was like, oh shit, this probably isn't a good look. You know, what if the waitress hates me? And then she's like, oh, don't worry, I'll just get you another lemonade. And I was like, haha, thanks. Like, and like, cause I wasn't about to explain my whole life story to her about why I drank it so fast. So I just drank it, and then I got another one. And that one I drank pretty quickly too, but I kind of slowed it down after I realized that I was causing her like more work, you know. But anyways, that's like, I did that to calm down, and then basically like throughout the entire eating process, I kind of like try to forget that happened. But we talked about it a little bit. But we ended up talking about that, like, if my car did get towed, like, not only would it, like, fucking ruin me for, like, a while, like, I wouldn't want to drive for, like, ever anymore, but I wouldn't even, like I was talking about, like, in the movies or whatever, like, that kind of shit only happens in the movies, like, your car gets towed. Obviously that's not true, but you guys know what I mean. Like, if my car got towed, I would have just assumed that it got stolen or something, right? Like, I wouldn't think, like, oh, shit, it got towed. Like, it's not stolen. So I probably would end up, like, calling the cops and then, like, freaking out to my parents first and just be like, what the fuck do I do? And then they'll be like, yeah, it's probably stolen, because they probably don't know either. Actually, they probably did. I should just call my parents if that ever happens. But, I would end up calling the cops and then, like, basically doing a whole bunch of shit for no reason when my car would have just gotten towed and I needed to go get it, you know, at the tow place. But what I realized is, yeah, I would have thought it got stolen instead of towed. And like, if we had to do more like practice stuff during the graduation, like if people fucked up again walking out, we would have had to like redo the whole thing again. And because they were like, hey, the quicker you guys can get this down, the quicker we can all leave. So usually whenever they say that, people start fucking up and they're like, oh, you know, let's fuck it up to ruin everyone's time. But luckily, none of that kind of stuff happened. So that happened. Like, if anything extra, like if we did anything extra, I would have walked out back to the parking lot and my car would have gotten towed. And then that's rest in peace, basically. Anyways, I guess in conclusion, my car didn't get towed. My heart exploded anyways. And, I am very thankful that I guess the timing was really good. Like like I said, that's the kind of shit that you only see in movies. But yeah, I got home, I told my mom, and then she knew I was like really worried, but she like, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. It was kind of like she was scared too, but I feel like I was even more scared because I was like, I wouldn't, like I said, like I wouldn't thought that it got stolen or whatever. But anyways, I know the buildup of this story was really bad, and then the conclusion of it was even worse, and with like pauses in between of me like talking about random stuff and being sidetracked and everything like that. But yeah, so I just want to apologize for my like bad storytelling, and in case like I messed up talking a lot, or like you know. Oh yeah, and I didn't do anything like in Minecraft either, really, besides look at stuff. So that's a whole nother thing. Actually, we did kill a skeleton. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I just want to kind of share that story with you guys, and also get on Minecraft, because I haven't done this in a while. But I want to share the story with you guys. I've been saving it to tell you guys like in a video, but like I didn't know exactly like how to tell you without like how to. I try to structure the story to where it make more sense. Like, does that make sense? Like, because I'm not a very good storyteller and everything like that. But yeah, anyways, I was just trying to plan out this story, like how I would tell you guys, and like how I would get like the most information to you guys in like the, you know, the shortest amount of time, and you know, like with like still with it still being, you know, like a good story and everything like that. But none of that happened, so I just kind of like rambled for a while, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if anything like that happened to you guys, because like I said, I didn't like, I've never really thought about like my car being towed, or like cars being towed in general. So I just would have thought like that my car got stolen. So that would have really sucked. But basically, shout out to people who told us that our car is being towed. Shout out to everyone for not fucking up their graduation practice. And yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, fellas.